Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. So striding in, number 5. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
So stepping in, Scott Schebler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
1 out now.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding into the box, Chris Salgado. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Salgado.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They still trail it here 2-1.
The shortstop, number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lined back over second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And we see that the Mariners currently lead the AL in that category. And now the runner's trying for third. And now they've got him picked off. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Coming to the plate now, number 5.
Leading off for the
Couple
Mariners,
of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 5.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Runner goes for third. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Here's another 2-2. Runner breaks for third. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Salgado has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Kyle Seager.
Here you go. Let it go.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the runner's breaking for third. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Let it fly right here.
And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. In now, number 5. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He's set. Here it comes. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Well, he's had a heck of a day. Right there, that base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Drive it right here. And see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
He's going.
Runner breaks for third. And this one's in the dirt. And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 down the third baseline.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
This is flared out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now in the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Valero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
There we got one.
Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Stepping up now, number 5. He's fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for two. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's J.D. Martinez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Martinez.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number five.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Revere is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Jose Ornelas. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the. Here's C.J. Cron now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
C.J. Cron.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number five. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. In to score, the runner from second, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
I know a lot of people aren't making a big deal out of runs batted in, but my goodness, RBIs, you got to score runs. To have the most RBIs in one season, that is a remarkable number and feat. I don't know if we'll see anybody reach this number again. Can't believe I was here to be able to witness this. It makes me want to pinch myself. I'm more excited, and I'm not the one who drove the runs in.
There you go. Let it fly now.
Ready on 1 and 2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit hard but foul.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. 2 runs on. Digging in and looking for more. Number 5. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Revere looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as it's now a 7-3 game. Digging in once again, number 5. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Taken in by Simmons, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Ready for another chance? Jace Peterson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 12-3 is the way this one ends. Los Angeles slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Severino Gonzalez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Sean Kelly gets a 4-out save.
No errors.
Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Now in the box, number 5. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories, and that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Ben Revere, the head-to-head with James Paxton, 5 for 15.
Revere.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Jace Peterson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continued. Ready for another shot now. Number 5. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. And it's now 6-3.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink.
Striding in once again, number 5. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Revere. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit sharply on the ground. Beautiful diving stop. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. To short, hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Number 5 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready once again, Luis Valbuena. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner, a close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Los Angeles Angels with their 80th win to pace the division. Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at 8. Coming to the plate now, number 5. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Stepping into the box, number 5. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Gorward rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martinez.
1-1. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And he's safe. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Just some more of this.
Ready now, number 5. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Rendon is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Ben Revere. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fielder, Ben Revere.
Popped high in the air. Longoria is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chirinos.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, what a play. He gathers the throw. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, number 5. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Grounded to short. Simmons has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Robinson Chirinos.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on. At the plate, number 5. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the. Ready for another chance? Number 5. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 5. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at 3rd.
I noticed he had a big lead there at 2nd, so I was.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, no surprise. Another single will lead off the inning here late in the game.
Striding in once again, Chris Salgado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Salgado.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at 2nd. Number 5 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Abreu rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from 2nd. It's now 6-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Number 15, 3rd baseman Kyle
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 1. Ready for another shot now. Number 5. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look in. Stepping into the box, number 5. first chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Right fielder.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 out with the man at first.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
On the move again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Here's another 2-2. Runner goes for third. In the dirt here. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager, in his career against this pitcher, has seen him go 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Here we go.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Salgado going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, currently
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Sean Page, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Weak grounder back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Digging in to try it again, Sean Page.
Center fielder, Sean Page.
The 0-2 home. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 5. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Page patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in once again, number 5. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Page sprinting after it. 2 down. So striding forward now, Joel Rodriguez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. One away.
He's out.
At the plate, number 5. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. And we'll take one more look at the big one. 100 home runs in a season. Can you believe it? Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. Stepping in, number 5. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Hard liner toward short. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's...
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
16. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Into the box now, number 5. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. So coming to the plate, number 5. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. DeShields ranging back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Ready once again, number 5. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. DeShields going back. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look. Settling in now, number 5. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number. Swing and a little blooper to center. Page moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now batting, Josh Rutledge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Josh Rutledge.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Here.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Babe Diaz.
Ground ball left side and into left field for a 1-out hit. Standing in, number 5. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Shot towards second. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Well, you have to watch him play every night now. I mean, he is that much fun. and the pressure just seems to not even faze him. He continues to get these big hits.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hey, your turn. Drive in right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Into the box, Evan Longoria. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead.
Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Stepping up to the plate, number 5. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Digging in to try it again, number 5. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
1 out and a runner on third.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody better.
This one's down to third. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. From the stretch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in once again, number 5. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, of fair ball. And the throw in gets away from him. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more, number 5. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes on 0-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-2, the final score tonight. James Paxton.
5 runs.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. So stepping in, number 5. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, O'Brien. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 0 for 8.
Carlos Correa.
Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Time now for a quick.
He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the 3rd inning in this one on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. O'Brien going back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So coming to the plate, number 5. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Correa.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Smoked on the ground. The dive. The throw. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from. So a big moment here and standing in number 5. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the 3rd and final game in this. Into the box, number 5. Hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? Tyler White will bat next. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's quite a beautiful day here in the space. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb.
Leading off the 4th for the Astros, the shortstop.
The windup and the 0-1.
Correa.
Oh, he makes the stop. He gathers the throw. Hey now. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on Show Track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 5. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between 3rd and home. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 5 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Settling in now, Jim Thayer. Previous battles with Drew Smiley. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Back up the middle. Dirty. He goes to first. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on Show Track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Hit hard. Play. To first. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Number 5 will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman.
Baseman,
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Bregman.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Correa is on his way home. In to score the runner from second.
I like the pitch. He goes to the...
So digging in now, number 5. Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He does.
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Striding into the box, number 5. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score, and they get that run back here in the first. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, 1 time, right now. Here we go.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bond has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 5. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, number 5. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 5.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Tolles. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can hear it.
Digging in and looking for more, number 5. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in once again, number 5. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Lined back over second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Well, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game, and he's still got a couple games left in the series.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both
15,
a left-hander and a righty
Kyle
that start
Seager.
to loosen up.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, like skin up there, huh?
Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, and this is in the dirt. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal. Ready to start the 13-7 is how this one ends. The M's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Luis Trejo pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Rain falling down tonight, but we're told they will not be closing the roof, so we'll have stepping in number 5. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. So striding forward now, Pedro Gonzalez. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Striding in once again, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Holds. Looking up. Gone!
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. A spin and a throw. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 5. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready with the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Maxwell.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's a race.
Hey, get a good one here.
Ready for another chance? Number 5. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening, really swinging the bat.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now the double steal is on here, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll step off.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit to short. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Ready for another shot now. Number 5. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Bond moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Blumenthal. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Now at the plate, number 5. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would.
So striding in, Julian Quintana. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Luis Sardinas.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, George Bond.
Right fielder, George Bond.
Hey, come away, make your pitch right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mariners lead it 4-2. Now batting number 5. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Well, another hit. You talk about.
So stepping in,
Now
Matt
batting,
Olson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Matt Olson.
Let's get out. Easy way now.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is. So coming to the plate, number 5. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Quintana looks up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls.
In now, Josh Phegley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Phegley.
Turn 2 for you right here.
Paxton comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
Turn 2.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Number 5 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. And he's out on a strong throw. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning. Coming to the plate now, George Bond.
Number 20, George Bond.
From the belt, the pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And they will get, no, he's in there, digging in now, number 5. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
We'll talk about having a day. 3 home runs in.
Leading off for Oakland, the designated hitter, Garrett Borders.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Seattle Mariners.
a skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some character in how they finish a rough season.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out. So it's no runs on 2. So digging in now, number 5. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Trout looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish he could take back as soon.
Wait for your pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hard hit ball to short. Simmons is there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Ready for another chance. Number 5. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High in the air out to center field. Trout is right there. And he will put it away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Number 5. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Forward, rounds the corner and is headed home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in and looking for more. Number 5. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to left. Burns is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cal Burns.
Cal Burns.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Digging in once again, number 5. He flew out in his last at-bat. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score
and it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Dan Altavilla earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth.
They left 13.
Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Settling in now, number 5. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Jace Peterson is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Norm Parsons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Parsons.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle.
At the plate, number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 5.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Valencia moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, number 5. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday.
Standing in, Hernan Perez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. He'll go the short way to Espinosa, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 5. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The element of surprise. The big power guy comes up and drops a bunt down. When you're struggling, not a bad play. Even when you're hot sometimes, take the hit if they're giving it to you.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. There goes the runner, and a step off. And he'll be run down between first and second, and a mental mistake that time as he's 12-2 the final score in this ball game. Matt Shoemaker pitches his way to a team leading 12th win of the year. Drew Smyly struggled and gets the loss after getting Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Digging in, number 5. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that means JD Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Well, you're talking about Wee Willie Keeler, Pete Rose, Ty Cobb. I mean, you're talking about some iconic names. Is DiMaggio in the sights now? We'll see.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Stay hot up there, huh?
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It's a good first-inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the runner's coming home. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Billy Burns.
Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Leading off the inning, number 5. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 5.
Hard on the ground towards short. Simeon's got it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Here's Yonder Alonso. A base hit in his first trip.
17.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking.
Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Billy
looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in once again, number 5. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tierney going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Patrick Tierney, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So stepping in, number 5. He flew out in his last at bat. Odorizzi comes set. First pitch on the way. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Here's JD Martinez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And the runner's breaking for third, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The runner's breaking for home. Now he'll step off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Comes set with the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be two. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. 1-2, here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. 12-4 is the final in this game. Kansas City host road win number 40 on the year. Jake Odorizzi hangs win number 11 on his line. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Please. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for.
Batting third, the shortstop, number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch. Shot back up the middle, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets the hit with 2 outs as well. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And his game of hide and seek. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Lucy. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. The stolen base total leads the ball club. Right to him. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy, and years later, we know why.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, number 5. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lucy will wait on it. 1 down. Ready once again, number 5. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Back up the middle. Flips it underhand. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Hit to first.
There it is.
To second for 1. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Salvador Perez.
High pop-up. Seager is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager charging in on it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So striding forward now, number 5. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Johnson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-2 game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Martinez.
Hey, no better, huh?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Burns is there. And that's the 3rd out. Back now in the beautiful. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Soler.
To short. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits 4-2 the final score tonight. Kansas City get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Casey Machado.
First for the victorious.
Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Chris Tillman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Mike
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, number 5. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Burns, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Runner back safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll dive back in safely. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little dribbler back at him. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. So coming to the plate, number 5. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So striding in, Patrick Tierney. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Patrick Tierney.
Hey, no outs now.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Burns. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
14, Billy Burns.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Semien.
Chopped weakly to the left. Seager is right there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in now, number 5. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The next 3-2. Runner goes for third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Kyle Seager.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly. Hey, get a good one, get a good rip.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So ready for another chance. Patrick Tierney. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hey, nobody away.
And this is ground is short. The stop. He gathers the throw. There's one on to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 5. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Burns is there. And that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.